Hi, scholars. Now, today we have a math problem to do. And I know we've been having a little bit of difficulty with our problem solving, but that's why we're going to try again and not give up. Okay, so let's go over our goals for today. Today, our learning goals are I can make sense of a problem. I can explain my thinking, and I can solve a subtraction word problem by using objects or drawings or both. Great job. Okay, so for today, first we're going to solve a problem together, and I'll share with you how my thinking and what I'm thinking as I'm solving the word problem. And then you will have a chance to do a word problem on your own at home. Okay, so let's start. First, let's try to make sense of our problem story so that we know how to solve it. I'll bring it close so we can read it together. And I'll get a little pointer for myself. Okay, so let's read the word problem together. It says, Evie went to the aquarium and visited the penguin exhibit. Sounds fun. She saw 6 penguins on the ice. Some jumped into the water. Oops, sorry. And now she only sees 3. How many penguins jumped in the water? Great. So we'll read it again and try to make sense of the word problem. So who went to the aquarium in our story? Evie. That's right. So Evie went to the aquarium. What did she see in the aquarium? 6 penguins on the ice. Good, so she saw 6 penguins on the ice. And then what happened? Oh, some jumped into the water. And last, she only sees 3. So how many penguins jumped into the water? Okay, so let's put the problem story here so we can refer back to the text whenever we don't understand something. And today we'll start with our picture to try and solve the word problem. Okay, so Evie went to the aquarium and she went to see the penguin exhibit. Okay, so let me get a picture of the penguin exhibit. Great, so I tried my best. That's all you can do, guys. Just try your best. I drew a penguin exhibit. So this is what you would see in the window when you go and see the penguins in the exhibit. And this is my ice cave. I tried. Okay, so let's go back to the story. How many penguins did she see on the ice? ¿Cuántos pingüinos miró en el hielo? 6. 6. So I'm going to put 6 penguins around in the ice. Okay, so my penguins are not great, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm missing a penguin, but that's okay. We all learn from our mistakes, right, guys? So let's draw one more penguin. Now, I'm doing it so I can show you how to draw a little penguin, or at least try your best to draw a penguin. So you do a curvy line, like an N. And then I do a triangle. That will be the beak of the penguin. Then I do the penguin's eyes. I just make 2 dots. Next, I make the penguin's belly. So I did like a letter U. And then his wings. Now, penguins have dark spot in front, like on their forehead. So what I did is I went a curve like a heart. So it's like a little heart on the penguin's forehead. See? Like a little heart. Okay, great. And I do his little feet. 1 foot, 2. And then you could just color the black wings and the black belly. And that's it. That's how I try to do my penguin. Okay, so let's recount to make sure we're trying to solve this problem. So there were 6 penguins on the ice. Habían 6 en el hielo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Great. Now we know that some jumped into the water. Sabemos, dice la historia, que algunos se brincaron al agua. But we don't know how many. No sabemos cuántos. So, when we're writing our numbers, we're going to make, first there were 6. Now, what type of math are we going to use to solve this problem? If they're jumping into the water and we're taking away, who remembers what that's called when we take something away from a quantity? Subtraction. Yeah, and I had it here just to give you a clue. So remember, subtraction means you're taking something away. So we're going to be using the minus symbol. So I see the minus symbol. First we had 6. And some went into the water. So they went away. Se fueron adentro del agua. We don't know how many. And last, our story says, last there were 3 penguins left on the ice. Al último, solamente habían 3 que se miraban en el hielo. So, question is, how many penguins jumped into the water? La pregunta dice, ¿cuántos pingüinos se fueron al agua? So we're solving for this missing numeral. We need to find out how many penguins jumped. Okay, so we'll leave this here so we don't forget. There were 6. Now I'm going to have some jump into the water, okay? So here goes 1 into the water. Ya se metió uno al agua. Are there 3 left? ¿Quedan 3? No, not yet. Here comes another one in the water. Do we have 3 left on the ice? Not yet. Here comes another one into the water. Do we have 3 left on the ice? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we have 3 left on the ice. So, how many jumped into the water? How many penguins jumped into the water? ¿Cuántos se fueron en el agua? 3. Very good, boys and girls. So when you write your answer for today, cuando hagan su tarea en casa por hoy, quiero saber cuántos se metieron en el agua. How many jumped into the water? 3 jumped in the water. 3 jumped in the water. That's how I can answer my question of the day. So today, your job will be to solve your own problem. You'll use the same story but different numbers. Because I know you mathematicians up there can do it on your own. So, for today, para hoy, your work at home problem story is this. Evie went into the aquarium and visited the penguin exhibit. She saw 8 penguins on the ice. Some jumped in the water, and now she only sees 4. How many penguins jumped into the water? When you solve for this problem story, remember these 2 things. Okay, so you can draw me a picture, use any of these ways to solve your problem for today. And when you finish, you can tell me using this language pattern. Miss Aguirre, I solved the problem by drawing a picture. Or you can say, Miss Aguirre, I solved the problem by counting some beans and taking some away. I've seen some of you do that strategy at home. That's great. I saw some of you cut up some papers and then take those away. Those are great strategies, so tell me how you did that. I solved the problem by using pictures and taking them away. First, I drew the aquarium. Next, I put 8 penguins on the ice. Oh, sorry. And last, I had, I don't know how many jumped in and how many stayed in the ice. Okay? So, make sure you use this language frame. So, we've been using this language frame for our math problem solving. And don't forget, take a picture or a video and share with me how you're learning and what you did to solve your math word problem of the day. Bye, guys!